Winter time is freezing time, teasing time and squeezing time. That's the time to love. With your lady love you go, skimming o'er the ice and snow, silver moon above. Hear the sleigh bells ring, hear them ding-a-ling. Winter, winter, when the snow is softly falling. That's the time to squeeze when it starts to freeze. In October and November and December, just remember winter, winter, when your sweetheart comes a-calling. By the fireside so bright, you'll sit and tease her. That's the time to squeeze her when it's winter. Winter, winter, when the snow is softly falling. That's the time to squeeze when it starts to freeze. In October and November and December, just remember winter, winter, when your sweetheart comes a-calling. By the fireside so bright, you'll sit and tease her. That's the time to squeeze her when it's winter. Don't be bashful, it's no use. Winter time's a good excuse when you want to spoon. Cuddle close and hold her tight. Make her think it's June tonight. Talk of honeymoon. Wedding bells will ring sometime in the spring. Winter, winter, when the snow is softly falling. That's the time to squeeze when it starts to freeze. In October and November and December, just remember winter, winter, when your sweetheart comes a-calling. By the fireside so bright, you'll sit and tease her. That's the time to squeeze her when it's winter. Winter, winter, when the snow is softly falling. That's the time to squeeze when it starts to freeze. In October and November and December, just remember winter, winter, when your sweetheart comes a-calling. By the fireside so bright, you'll sit and tease her. That's the time to squeeze her when it's winter. Sweetheart comes a-calling. That's the time to squeeze her when it's winter.
Sing well, what is Hello. Hello, little folks. Do you know who I am? Just guess. Why, you've heard of me every Christmas. Who is it you say? Hush, close all the doors, and I'll tell you a secret. I'm old Santa Claus. Perhaps you are surprised to find me hiding in this phonograph, for I'm right here inside. Well, I'll tell you all about it if you'll give me your word that you won't mention it to a soul. You've often seen pictures of Santa Claus, haven't you? With his great big white whiskers halfway down to the ground, and his ruddy red cheeks, and his jolly old smile. Well, I don't look like that just now, and I'll tell you why. All night long, I've been climbing in and out of chimneys, leaving toys and candy and oh, such wonderful presents for all the little folks. My whiskers are full of soot, and my beautiful red robe with its trimming of white is as stacked as snacks can be. I didn't want you to see me looking like that, so when I heard you coming, I hid in this phonograph. But I must be off now, for I still have a few presents for some little friends of mine. Let me see. Here is a toy steamboat, and a toy calliope, and a little toy piano. And now I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But before I leave, I'm going to sing for you my favorite song. Did you ever hear Santa Claus sing? Well, you're going to hear him now. Jingle bells, jingle jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in Santa's Christmas sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in Santa's Christmas sleigh. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, children. Get up here. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in Santa's Christmas sleigh.
and swing before behind. When all the world seems in tune and love goes on softly home, so don't be sighing or crying. Here is with our
right, buddy. Try the Edison Quartet. Hello there. There comes the sleigh. Woo-hoo, da Bonaparte. You reason nothing but Bernie Batch. You can hang your fat hip there, on him. Hey, Mabel, where is that lunch basket?
Why, I think I'm sitting on it.
Oh, you think you're sitting on it, do you? Why, you know you're sitting on it.
There, Maggie Murphy, you put that lunch basket under the stick, will you?
Now, driver, I want you to stop at the very first roadhouse you come to, understand? All right, Booth. Easy. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, for the fields we go, laughing on the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Ooh, here's the roadhouse, boys. Oh, here's the roadhouse. Now say, boys and girls, what are you going to have to drink on me?
Give me a sherry flip.
I'll have whiskey, straight.
Hey, Wesson, bring me a mixed ale with some woodigan in it. Patsy, that's good stuff. Better go now.
Well, here's
Hey, Mabel, you hold the lines now, will you?
Not on your dime.
Yep.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Good night.
Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're going crazy now. Merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along. Merrily we roll along. For the ice and snow. Good night.
Good night, Charlie. I've had a lovely time.
Oh, I'm so glad of that, my darling. Come on, break away. Get up.
O Tannenbaum, gesungen vom Nebelquartett Edison Rekord.
Wie bringt in deine Blätter
matter, Nancy? Is the house on fire?
It might burn down for all you know about it. It's time for the folks to come to the party. I do believe they're coming now.
Well, let 'em come. They're welcome. I don't know how the thunder fellas can sleep with them children making all the noise of them toys. Nancy, where's my boots? Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Wonder what in the thunder's in my boots. Well, I'll be darned if the kitten didn't go to sleep in it.
Well, did you ever hear such a wreck?
Oh, Slim hit me in the eye.
Well, now let me see. I guess you're more scared than hurt. Just put a snowball on it for a minute and it'll be all right.
Say, Uncle Josh, can't we play some games?
Well, I guess is how you can.
Well, let's all play the Needle's Eye.
All right, play neither's eye.
The needle's eye is just supply the thread that passes through. Many around that you have taken, but now she has got you. Well, Cy has got to kiss Nancy.
Now then, let's have some singing.
Ring the bells of heaven, there is joy today, for a soul returning from the wild. Glory, glory, how the angels sing. Glory, glory, how the loud hearts ring. Ring the bells of heaven, spread the grace the day. Angels swell the glad triumphant praise.
Well, goodbye. Goodbye. Merry Christmas to every one of you. Merry Christmas.
Christmas chime, their sacred rhymes are ringing. Home bells burn and fond hearts yearn for home. But with you beside me, dear, cares all disappear, and your smile makes my life worthwhile. When the Christmas chimes are ringing and the Christmas candles glow, think of our hearts were singing underneath the mistletoe. Though the years, sweetheart, may part us, say you promise faithfully. When the Christmas chimes are ringing, you'll remember me. When the Christmas chimes are ringing and the Christmas candles glow, think of our hearts were singing underneath the mistletoe. Though the years, sweetheart, may part us, say you promise faithfully. When the Christmas chimes are ringing, you'll remember Christmas, the snow lay deep and white. I sat beside my window and looked into the night. I heard the church bells ringing, I saw the bright stars shine, and childhood came again to me with all its dreams divine. Then as I listened to the bells and watched the skies afar, out of the east majestical there rose one radiant star, and every other star grew pale before that heavenly glow. It seemed to bid me follow, and I could not choose but go. It seemed to bid me follow, and I could not choose but go. And then methought as faded, I rose as borne on wings, beyond the weight of ruined lives, the press of human things, above the toil and shadow, above the want and woe. My old self and its darkness seemed left on earth below, and onward, upward rose the star until it seemed to me it flashed upon the golden gate and o'er the crystal sea. And then the gate rolled backward. I stood where angels trod. It was the star of Bethlehem, had led me up to God. The star had led me up to God. On one bright Christmas morn, looking sad and forlorn, on the street stood a poor little girl. She was watching the gay little children at play with the playthings that Santa Claus brought. With a tear in her eye, she said, I wonder why Santa Claus brought no playthings for me. Then a maiden drew near, kissed away a big tear. Don't cry, little darling, said she. Come and spend Christmas with me, dear. Come up to my house and play. I've no little sister
Come take my hand and don't cry, dear. Come and spend Christmas with me.
Merry Christmas, Aunt Mary. Same to you, children, and many on 'em.
Come and spend Christmas with me, dear. Come up to my house and play. I've no little sister, you see, dear, since the angels took Mary away. You may have some of my playthings, and we'll have a Christmas tree. Come take my hand and don't cry, dear. Come and spend Christmas
You're snoring like a sawmill.
Oh, my God.
What time was that, Pat?
Well, the bird just cuckooed 4 times, and the hands on the big clock said 8:25, so it must be 6:15 be the right time.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
By golly, that's right. Merry Christmas, Mary Ann.
The same to you, Pat.
Come on now, children, and we'll all go in the room and see the Christmas tree. Look, there it is.
Oh, Christmas tree!
Mary Ann, there's one thing I like about a Christmas tree.
And what's that, Pat?
And the color of it. Here, Maggie, here's a dolly for you. And here's yours, Patsy. And here's something for you, Danny. And here's yours, Mickey. Now all take your presents and enjoy yourselves.
What's that thing Danny's playing on?
It's a Jew's hat.
A Jew's harp. Take it away from him.
Hear the drum Patsy's playing on.
He have the makings of a great musician, have Patsy. Oh my, see the face Mickey makes playing the piccolo.
He's trying to pick a low note on it.
Oh, he plays very well for having such a cold.
Here, Danny, give your father the fiddle and he'll play a tune for you.
Yes, play a jig, Pat, and we'll all have a bit of a dance.
I will. Now.
Oh my, that's wonderful. You take me back 30 years. Oh, Pat, that was great. You done fine, me bucko.
Oh, here's your Uncle Mike with his new automobile. Who wants to go with him?
I do. Let me go.
All right. Go ahead then. There they go.
Yes, they're happy today, Pat.
Mary Ann, if I were a millionaire, I'd give them everything in the world they wanted.
I'd give $1,000
You'd give $1,000, Mary Ann, for what?
to be a millionaire.
Dearie, hear those sleigh bells chime. Don't you know it's sleigh ride time? Can't you hear the noise outside? Hear those boys and girlies yell. Listen to that big cowbell. Everybody's going on a ride. Hurry up there, hear them cry. All aboard, away we fly. Come on, dearie, for that old sleigh ride. Come on, dearie, cuddle by my side. Whip up that tail to young boys. Shout out, everybody, make a lot of noise. Look at the jingle, 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 hear those sleigh bells ring. Everybody all together start to sing, because it's winter, in the good old winter time. Now everyone together, everybody's happy by that sweetheart side. On a good old time sleigh ride. On a sleigh ride, gee, what fun, mile a minute going some, as across the hills we fly. Move up closer to my side, this is just a spoony ride. See those snowflakes falling from the sky. Don't you mind the hail and snow, snuggle up when cold winds blow. Come on, dearie, for that old sleigh ride. Come on, dearie, cuddle by my side. Whip up that horse, no matter what's the matter. Shout out, everybody, make a lot of noise. Together, jingle, 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 hear those sleigh bells ring. Everybody, all together start to sing, because it's winter, in the good old winter time. Now everyone together, everybody's happy by the sweetheart side. On a good old time sleigh ride. Come on, dearie, for that old sleigh ride. Come on, dearie, cuddle by my side. Whip up that horse, no matter what's the matter. Shout out, everybody, make a lot of noise. Together, jingle, 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 hear those sleigh bells ring. Everybody, all together start to sing. Now, merrily we roll along, roll along, roll along. Merrily we roll along, all the ice and snow, 'cause it's winter, in the good old winter time. Now everyone together, everybody's happy by that sweetheart side. On a good old time sleigh ride.
Well, till long last Christmas down hum at Pumpkin Center, they was having a lot of doings at the First Baptist Church, Christmas tree and one thing and another, and nothing would do 'em but I must play Santa Claus. Well, Deacon Witherspoon and Ezra Austin talked me into it, and like a darn fool, I told 'em I'd do it. Well, they took me back in the tail end of Ezra Austin's store and put a fur suit on me, and the darn stuff tickled my nose, and I got to sneezing, wasn't if I'd had hay fever or epizootis. Then they put a basket on my back and put enough toys in it to start any store in the land, while Ezra Austin said I could have his sleigh, and Deacon Witherspoon said I could have his sleigh bells, and Rube Hendricks said his oxen would do for reindeers. Well, they got out the sleigh and hitched the oxen up to it and put the sleigh bells on 'em and loaded me up and started me off. Well, them darned oxen got scared at them sleigh bells and run away. And I hollered gee at 'em and haw at 'em and whoa, and them darn critters wouldn't gee-haw worth a cent, and they never stopped running till they went into the snowdrift and upset me and broke the sleigh, and I was all covered with snow and ice. Well, they got me straightened out and walked down to the church with me, ringing the sleigh bells to make folks think that Santa Claus was coming. Well, we got down to church, and they put up a ladder to the chimney and told me to climb up it and come down in the chimney, and then they all went into the church and left me there. Well, Ezra Hoskins' dog come along and took a right smart of the important portion of old Santa Claus's pants. Well, I got in that chimney and started down, and I got stuck in the darn thing, and they had to call out the fire department to get me out. And when they got me out, congregation said that was the first time they ever knowed that Santa Claus was a colored man. Well, I broke the 10 Commandments they had framed to hang up on the wall in the church, and I broke a workbox belonging to old Aunt Nancy Smith and a bottle of whiskey that somebody had sent to Jim Lawson, and the congregation said I'd been drinking a right smart, or I was pretty drunk the way the whiskey smelled, and they put me out of church. Now they're talking about having me up in court for impersonating somebody I know there wasn't.
While shepherds watch their flocks by night, all seated on the ground, the angel of the Lord came down, and glory shone around. All glory be to God on high, and to the earth be peace, goodwill henceforth from heaven to men, begin and never cease. Christians awake, salute the happy morn, whereon the Savior of the world was born. Rise to adore the mystery of love, which hosts of angels chanted from above. With them the joyful tidings first begun, of God incarnate and the Virgin Son. Then to the watchful shepherds it was told, who heard the angelic herald's voice, behold, I bring good tidings
before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there rose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and drew up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick. I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the fort, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. So up to the housetops his coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I threw in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had slung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, and a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Once more it's Christmas Day, round the old campfire.
I say, Curly.
Hello.
Tell us a funny story, will you?
Right you are, mate. Have you heard that story about the wooden whistle?
The wooden whistle?
The wooden whistle.
No, what about it?
Why, it's a wooden whistle. There, here's another one.
What's that?
Ever heard the little story about the man who swallowed a spoon while he was having his breakfast?
No, what about it?
Don't you know what's the matter with him?
No.
Why, he can't stir. Yeah, but enough of these jokes. I'll tell you what, Harry. You sing the boys a little song.
Seated around the campfire on a Christmas day, a band of British soldiers in a land so far away are longing for their loved ones in the dear homeland, to wish them Merry Christmas and take them by the hand. As the campfire burns, every soldier yearns for a dear one far away. God bless mother, father, sister, brother, alone on Christmas Day. Oh, Curly!
I say, Cookie, ain't it time for the roti yet? I've got an awful pain in my pinny.
Won't be long, matey. It's worth waiting for, I give you my word. roast turkey and plum duff.
Lord, lummy, what a mixture. Do we eat them both together?
No, you fool, separate, of course.
Here, not so much of your fool, old donut. Or I'll give you a smack in the oven.
Oh, come off it, Curly. If you go killing the cook, we shan't get any Christmas dinner.
All right, then. I'll spare his life till we've caught the turkey. But I say, can't somebody do something? This here's as lively as a blooming funeral.
I'll tell you what, Curly. You dance the cellar flap, see, and I'll play your accompaniment on
Righto, that's a gridiron. Anything for a quiet life, as the man said when he pushed his mother-in-law overboard.
Now then, are you ready, Curly?
Yes, ready and willing, as the gal said when she married the old bloke with one leg in the grave and a public house.
All right, then, let her go. Give me those rings. Curly's a bit of a dancer, eh?
I say, Harry, what do you say to a bit of dinner? Eh? Come on, righto, let's go and have some. Come on.
Look out, boys. Here's the orderly officer. Merry Christmas, boys.
Hey, make room for the turkey and plum duff.
Lord love a duck pipe, the turkey. There's Ribs. I'll bet he was one of the survivors in Noah's Ark. Say, who's going to carve? Why, let Bill Adams do it. He's the strongest man in the regiment. Besides, he's been a builder.
A builder? What's a builder got to do with it?
Why, he'll know how to pull the scaffolding down.
Oh, my eyesight. I say, Cookie.
Hello, what's the matter now?
Why, that there plum duff. Where's the plums?
Why, inside it, of course.
Oh, yes. Oh, trying to hide themselves, I suppose. Strikes me, Cookie, you've been on a long-distance range. Firing the plums at that there duff and missing it. I say, boys, letters from the dear ones at home. They haven't forgotten us on Christmas Day. Oh, look, there's one for me.
I say, Harry, old boy, I see you've had a letter. Oh, and a photograph too, you sly dog.
Yes, I've had a loving letter and a photograph, Jack, all the way from dear old England.
Who are they from, eh? Your sweetheart, I'll bet.
Yes, Jack, you're right, from Miss Sweetheart. The dearest, fondest, truest sweetheart a boy ever had. My mother. God bless her.
Amen to that, Harry. I agree with you. We all agree, don't we, lad? A boy's best friend is his mother.
Right.
Yes, our mothers. God bless them all.
Dear mothers of England, your soldier sons send their fond love to you overseas this Christmas Day. In the chorus we now unite in singing.
Every soldier young, all the dear ones far away. God bless mother, father, sister, brother, and home on Christmas Day.
Oh, who goes there? Friend. Our friend, all's well.
Moses' Awakening, Sterling Records. Oh, dear. What's this? What? Me own chair, me own room in which I fell asleep. Then 'twas all a dream, and the time before me is me own wherein to make amends. I went to sleep last night, a miserable... Last night? Say, boy, what's today?
Why, Christmas Day, sir.
Christmas Day. Huh? What's that? Ah, the carol singers. How beautiful. I'm as happy as an angel. Yes, it's Christmas. Ah, the beautiful bells, those Christmas bells. It's Christmas Day and I haven't missed it after all. May heaven be thanked for the reformation that shall now begin with Ebenezer Scrooge. Now, what good can I do to keep this wonderful Christmas, eh? I know. I'll double Bob Cratchit's salary, and then Say, boy, run down and order that big prize turkey at the corner, and I'll give you half a crown. Walker! It is Walker. Now, I'll take that turkey to Bob Cratchit and his family. Yes. I'll surprise them. I'm as merry as a schoolboy. And only yesterday, as I walked the city streets, people would point and say, do you see who that is, eh? That's Scrooge, the wicked old miser. But now, with God's help and strength, they shall say, you see who that is, eh? That's Scrooge, the benevolent and good. And in the words of Time It Came in My Dreams, here's a Merry Christmas to everybody. And may God bless us, everyone. Ah, the dear old Christmas bells.
And here's a hand, my bride.